We begin with breaking news. An emergency school board hearing is being held right now in downtown Miami over the future of Miami-Dade School Superintendent Alberto Carvalho. So far, nothing has been made official by Carvalho, but the mayor of New York City, Bill de Blasio, has announced he is ready to welcome Carvalho on board in the Big Apple. CBS 4's Gary Nelson begins our team coverage. He's live at the School Board Administration Building in downtown Miami. Gary.
Alberto Carvalho is among the most respected school leaders in the United States. Indeed, he was voted best school superintendent in the country in 2014. He has achieved incredible successes with Miami-Dade's system in the decade that he has been here. But it does indeed appear he's going to be headed to the Big Apple. As we speak, in the building behind me, school board members and others are trying to persuade him to change his mind. Alberto Carvalho arrived in the school board chambers to a standing ovation befitting an educational rock star. Board members pleaded with Carvalho not to take the job as New York City's school boss that New York's mayor said is a done deal. Miami-Dade's board heaped praise on Carvalho.
He has taken the district to heights that 20 years ago were only dreamed of. He has taken the district to be the #1 urban school district in the United States. I think our community is blessed, and I do hope that this superintendent will continue to love us enough to stay with us.
A series of speakers exhorted the board to do what it has to keep Carvalho, who made history last year with not one F school and has taken the system to a record graduation rate.
Whatever is going on in this system that is pushing this man out, y'all need to straighten it out.
And students from the iPrep Academy that Carvalho founded and serves as principal expressed woe at his departure.
I would never want to hold you back from pursuing your dreams, but I don't want to see you go. Can I have a hug?
And with that, Carvalho hugged the boy. He hugged every student who had come to wish him well. And we have yet to hear the words from Alberto Carvalho's mouth that, yes, he has accepted the top job in New York City. He's known for loving a challenge. He helped persuade Miami-Dade citizens, residents, to impose a $1.2 billion tax on themselves to improve and remodel schools here. He gets the job done. He's known for that. New York has a crumbling school system, huge problems both academically and in terms of facilities and the like, and that is why New York, the #1, the largest system in the country, has reached out to him to improve their system, to do what he has done here. And we're expecting, barring a remarkable change of heart, to hear in the next hour, perhaps, from Alberto Carvalho himself as others continue to speak of his intentions for the future. For now, we're live in Miami. Gary Nelson, CBS 4 News.